Getting ready this week. Some people already started cooking. Thanksgiving is going on. And of course, you know what that means. Lots and lots of eating. You know how that goes down. But it also means that folk gonna get a little carried away. So then you go, of course, you got Christmas after that. So really the next 30 days is always crazy. And so our next guest says, look, there you have to have a holiday eating guide to help you moderate your way through these days and not act a fool. Kuti Mack, what's up, man?
Hey, what's happening, man? I love the colors. I got the memo. You know,
oh, yeah, got the memo. Well, you know, Texas A&M, we play University of Texas this week.
Yeah.
So we got the big game on Saturday. I'll be there on the field. So,
so
y'all watching the game and y'all see this maroon hat, yeah, that'll be me, because I'll be the only black man with a maroon hat down there.
Crimson looks good on you, man.
So, no, this is maroon. See, you Capitals have no sense of colors. This is maroon. This is Aggie maroon. Nice try. That didn't work.
It looked
No,
you look
just
good.
so you know, first of all, the colors of my show are my high school colors, crimson and gold, which is really red and gold.
Okay.
So just so you know.
Okay, all right. All right.
See, don't get cussed out of here. Bring get a little cap of nonsense in here. All right, so let's talk about it. So the campaign, first of all, I put on like 20 pounds during the campaign. So after the election is over, so I'm down 11 pounds in 17 days.
Okay, good.
All right,
good.
So I ain't trying to mess stuff up this week. And so if for others who do the same thing, what should they do this week not to mess things up?
Not to mess things up. I mean, you just talked about me being a Kappa. Kappas like to do things in threes. So look, I got a super trio for you. First and foremost, start now. Start now. Don't wait till, you just mentioned it, you've got 30 days, if not more. So if you say, I'm going to wait till after Thanksgiving to start getting it right, or you're going to have holiday parties right after that.
Right.
And then it's going to be Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate in December.
Okay.
Then it's going to be a couple days before and after that. Then it's going to be New Year's Eve. And then it's going to be, before you know it, you're going to be rolling into Valentine's Day and still be not getting it right. And if you're actually paying attention and you're watching this show trying to get this information, you're a smart person and you're smart enough to know that if you're listening right now, it's because you have already, you need it now. You need the help now. So start now. Second of all, commit to one healthy habit. It doesn't have to be something crazy. It could be something as simple as walking for 15 minutes. It could be something as simple as drinking more water. It could be something as simple as grabbing an apple. We like to talk about apples when I come on this show a lot, or even juicing veggies, which you start getting some higher level stuff, but not hard to do. Commit to one healthy habit. And the best time to start doing that healthy habit is not only now, but right before you go to whatever said event you're going to. So right before Thanksgiving dinner, just grab an apple. It won't spoil. A lot of times we like to starve and just hold off on eating all day. Don't do that. Eat something healthy in the morning. Eat something healthy in the afternoon.
So that particular point, because you're right. What happened? Somebody actually posted a meme I saw last week. They said how black folks will completely. There'll be no breakfast being made because everybody, of course, is waiting to eat for Thanksgiving.
Right.
And so what you're saying is like, no, have a small meal so that way you're not gorging once it's time for Thanksgiving dinner.
Because when you do something healthy right before, let's just say 15, 20, even 30, 40 minutes before your event, you've already prepared your mind. Your mind has a pattern that's like, okay, this is what we're doing. If you take a 15-minute jog before you take your shower, before you go to dinner, Thanksgiving dinner that is, then your body's already prepped and you already have put you're investing something into you being healthy. So when you approach Thanksgiving dinner, you can approach it with a little more sense.
So let's just talk about it from a fitness standpoint. So let's say folks will eat, let's say in the afternoon versus in the evening, okay? So are you saying, hey, go for a mile walk, go for a 2-mile walk, that way you'll get in, 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 steps before the dinner. So basically whatever you eat, you've already sort of banked some stuff?
It's just putting yourself in a rhythm so that when that aberration happens, your body recognizes it as an aberration, as opposed to you holding off, starving, blowing it, and then going through the mental gymnastics. Because I mean, as a
and also you starving, you ain't some people say, no, I'm fasting.
No, not at all. Not at all. You're not fasting at all. Starvation and fasting, two completely different things.
Okay.
Like I said, as a 52-year-old man, one thing I learned ever so preciously, ever so often, ever more is that, man, we ain't got time to waste. So stop putting stuff off. Get it done now. Get it done now. And then last but not least, the third thing I would say is have a game plan. Have a game plan. If you know that grandma's got the banging sweet potato pie. Okay, you're gonna do a slice of that.
Like I already know. First of all, my mom has a pineapple cream cheese cake that is ridiculous.
Lord have mercy.
In fact, and normally the way it works is, so she has to make two.
right.
No, she has to make two. So she makes one for them and there's one for me. It's like, and they can't touch mine. So I already know what's gonna happen. And mama, don't trip. Don't act like you getting out of that this year. Let's just be real clear. So if you know that's gonna happen, it's like, all right, come Friday,
look,
you need to move your body.
Have a game plan. What am I going to do going into it? Like I said, and again, it doesn't have to be a lot. The 5-10 minutes you're going to spend before, and then what you're going to do after, and what's going to be your lifestyle moving forward. Because investing in your lifestyle now is going to help you in general. You don't want to be sitting there trying to bank it and then go through the ups and downs of trying to figure it out. Just start a lifestyle. So this is an aberration and not something that's just a landing point of negativity.
You also, of course, people are going to be drinking sweet tea. They're going to be drinking all kind of stuff like that. And so let's talk about consumption of water.
Yeah. So water is a really great way to dilute whatever it is that your beverages of choice are. I'm not really a drinker, but at the same time, I do like, some cider, some juice. Those have a lot of sugar in them. Go 1 for 1. Drink some water the first serving. The next serving, have a little bit of apple cider. Next serving, go back to the water. Next serving, go back to the apple cider. Go 1 for 1. If it's a cocktail, drink some water, then drink the cocktail. And then again, this is for special occasions. This is not, once the special occasion is over, again, find that healthy habit that you're committing to and start to employ it.
Do y'all have the photo of Kuti Mack's building a balanced plate? If y'all have it, show it, please. Of course, how folk put together their plates is always, it's going to be turkey, it's going to be stuffing, it's going to be cranberry, it's going to be all this sort of stuff like that. But you advocate having a balanced plate.
For sure. I'm not about depravity. I don't like approaching things from that standpoint because it's not sustainable. What I do like when it comes to special occasions is set your plate up so that it has the ratios that work in your favor so they work the least against you. So what I would suggest doing is if you had your plate, think of it as a pie chart.
Now, first of all, I'm eating gumbo.
Okay.
So I know what I'm eating. So it's going to be seafood gumbo. Everybody know I'm eating gumbo Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, so if that's the case.
So I already know it's going to be rice, it's going to be gumbo.
Okay, so make that a quarter of your consumption, okay?
All right.
You'll still get a chance to enjoy it. Whatever the raw options are in terms of fruits and vegetables, the easiest way is salad, but if there's like a veggie tray or a fruit tray, make that 50% of your consumption.
Okay.
Then make the cooked vegetables 25% of your consumption. So 50% raw, 25% cooked veggies, 25% whatever it is you want. If it's
so I got it. So I have one of the portable blenders. So you saying I should bring that with me and then throw some fruit in there and then throw like some mixed green in there. That's gonna be my veggies and fruit.
If you were gonna do that before you go. Like make that smoothie, take that on your way in. But when you get there, whatever fruit.
Or a protein shake on the way in?
I'm not a huge fan of protein shakes.
Why?
Because a lot of times they have added ingredients in there that you don't need.
Like what?
Sugar.
Okay.
Sugar. And so, and most of the stuff, you can make a protein shake from whole food items. Berries, Greek yogurt, nuts and seeds.
Got it.
And then coconut water, and you're good to go.
Okay.
All natural. But again, set up your plate like a ratio. It'll be 50% of that plate, fruit and veggies, raw. 25% cooked veggies, so the greens, the green beans, the Brussels sprouts, whatever that is, whatever you choose, and then 25% whatever you want it to be. I'm not telling you you can want mac and cheese, you can have it. You want some sweet potatoes, you can have it. You want some turkey, just make it a quarter of your consumption, and that's for every serving. So if you do seconds, do the same ratio.
Got it.
All right.
So I should have that. I should have the side of vegetables with the gumbo bowl because that's everybody know. I know what they know in advance what I'm gonna do.
And that's how it should be.
All right, questions from our panelists. See here, Jade, you're first.
Oh, I have a question. So with regarding, I guess, working out and probably eating, I know a lot of people deal with seasonal affective disorder, including me. How does that look? Because around the winter times or the holiday seasons is when I eat a lot less and don't really have a lot of energy to work out. So what do you suggest then?
You eat less around the holidays?
Yeah, because if I don't feel well, I don't eat at all. I can go like 2-3 days without eating.
Y'all got real cooks in your family. You need to like swing by. You need to swing by the people like I got real cooks in our family. You need to come hang out with us.
My family to Hollywood now over there in Bel Air, so they don't.
Oh,
really,
hell no, hell no. You need to come to Houston where we got real shit. Look, if you ain't eating for 2 or 3 days, y'all can't cook. I'm just letting. I mean, your parents might be watching, but yeah, y'all bougie as hell. If you going 2, 3 days, you ain't eating.
Listen, what you need to do is understand, realize your body's a fine-tuned machine. You wouldn't take your smartphone and not charge it up. You definitely aren't driving your car without gas or electric charge, and you need fuel. You need nutrition. So what you would want to do is just make sure you do something in the morning. Start your day off with something healthy. I always advocate juicing vegetables, not fruit. So taking like cucumber, spinach, maybe a little bit of ginger, 10 ounces in the morning. You just get that in your system. You'll find it'll be a lot easier for you to make healthy decisions and actually start to crave healthy food.
Okay, so I should start doing the Ensures I do every morning now.
Now take them Ensures out.
Oh, okay.
Don't Ensure, but that's that. If you look at the ingredients of that thing, you'll see that it's just a lot of empty calories.
Okay, so you want to take that out, but replace it with what?
I'll replace that with like we were talking about earlier. I'd make a smoothie. So get your favorite berries frozen. Get some coconut water, 100% coconut water. Get some nuts and seeds and some Greek yogurt. If you don't have an aversion to dairy, blend that all up. Enjoy yourself.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to try that tomorrow.
All right, I'm a Congo. Well, we know his ass going to be doing hot yoga. So, I mean, but go ahead.
Yes. Hot yoga, hot Pilates, come through. Bikram Yoga Works, work out with us. But my question is about the actual eating moment. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts as it relates to things like the amount of speed and pace of people should be eating, and then also the consumption of liquids while you're eating? These people have different things. I'm eating some, then I'm taking a sip, or if people like to eat the whole meal, then take the sip. And I'm talking any beverage. What are your thoughts on those things?
So those are great questions. I'll be honest, I like to make it as easy as possible. I don't want it to be like, okay, 3 ounces of eating, 2 ounces of beverages. However, when it comes down to the actual eating moment, you are making a great observation and a great point. What you want to make sure is that if you find yourself eating compulsively, you're already off program. If you find yourself like, I don't want to eat no more, but you keep getting another spoon, or you're just shoveling it in your mouth without even thinking about what you're eating, that's when it's time to just take an assessment and stop and take a break. The best way to be able to tell that, the best way to be able to turn on that off switch when you've had enough is to do what I said earlier, which is invest in doing something healthy before your meal. Eating an apple before you go to Thanksgiving dinner will now have you eating more sensibly while you're at Thanksgiving dinner.
Got it? All right, Julian.
Yeah, brother, thank you so much for being with us and for your very healthy tips, which are important. People are going to be picking out literally from Thanksgiving until New Year's, just because we're a food culture and people eat. I tell a very quick funny story. Back in the day when I was a college freshman, I went to Detroit because I was dating some dude from Detroit. I kissed a lot of frogs in my time. But anyway, and he had 11 brothers and sisters. So we had to go to everybody's house, and I didn't know that. And the women, she didn't eat my mac and cheese. So by the time we got back to Boston at the time, I was sick as a dog because I had eaten everything that everybody put in front of me because I was trying to make a good impression. I don't know why. This time I'm going to one person's house, and that's been my mantra. And folks know I don't eat pork. So I wish I could come to Roland's house and get some of that gumbo because that's one of my favorite things. But how do you diplomatically let people know that you've had enough, that you don't want any more? Because people will, the friend whose house I'm probably going to
Hell, just say I'm done. I'm good.
You could do that, or you just.
Roland, how long have you been black?
It don't matter. No, if you say, hell, if I'm full, I'm full. Like, hey, I'm done. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm good. I damn sure use that when they asses can't cook.
Right.
Look,
I was about to say.
I don't eat a lot of sweets because I'm diabetic.
Oh, see, there's the thing. So there's
put some cake in my face and then act all insulted when I don't eat it.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
Sometimes, especially when you have health concerns like that, be like, hey, look, if you got time to take me to the hospital, if you've got time to run me to the emergency room, and sit with me there, by all means, give it to me. But you know what? I'm good. I've had enough. Thank you so much. Or if there is something that you see that is, like matter of fact, if you've eaten a bunch of things, you feel like, man, I could just use a little something to move this thing around. If they have a veggie option, they have a fruit option that appeals to you, just ask for some of that. Be like, you know what? I'm good on that. But if you can give me some of those strawberries, I'll definitely appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. But again, bottom line is, if like you fool say, I'm full. I'm done. I'm done. That's what you do.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done when you are moving,
Hell no.
addicted stamina.
And they keep pressing, damn it, I told you I'm done. See, you gotta go just raise your voice a little bit, they're gonna back the hell off. So
it's the holidays, man. But look, so if anybody has any extra questions, feel free to hit me up. Just follow me on Instagram at KUTIMACK. You can email me directly if you're not on social media, bybd@me.com. I'll gladly answer all these questions, and especially as you go into the holidays, I'll give you a game plan.
all right. Kuti, I appreciate it. And Scott Bolden, I told you I tolerate Kappas on the show. So, I tolerate them.
Even wearing, it's
maroon.
Crimson.
Maroon. Your ass wearing maroon. Now, if you think that's crimson, you colorblind as hell.
All right.
You a straight ass colorblind, and you think that's crimson.
Amen.
All right.
Hi, I'm Isaac Hayes III, founder and CEO of Fanbase. Fanbase is a free to download, free to use, next generation social media platform that allows anyone to have followers and subscribers on the same page. Fanbase was built through investment dollars from equity crowdfunding from the Jobs Act. People just like you help build Fanbase. And we're looking for more people to help build Fanbase. We are currently raising $17 million in a Regulation A crowdfund on StartEngine. We've already crossed $2.1 million, but we're looking to raise more capital from people just like you that deserve the opportunity to invest in early stage startups without having to be accredited investors. So right now, I'd like you to go to startengine.com/fanbase and invest. The minimum to invest is $399. That gets you 60 shares of stock in Fanbase right now, today. And then use Fanbase to connect with friends, grow your audience, and be you without limits.